A businessman has branded a council's refusal to house young homeless people in a centre he funded as immoral. Mark Watkin-Jones says he spent £2.5 million developing an 18-bed centre in Bangor to house homeless people aged 16 to 25. But Cyngor Gwynedd appears to have no plans to place homeless youngsters there, despite having 25 people in that age group currently in emergency temporary accommodation, which includes B&Bs and hotels. Our reporter Bennett-Williams has the story.
Fancy a room? Yes, please. No problem.
At just 18, Harrison Shone has experienced years of drugs and alcohol addiction and, in his own words, lost everything.
Well done, mate.
He booked himself into rehab and then into a residential centre for young homeless people.
And I just thought, I need to prove myself that I'm not what people are telling me. And I've got like a big future ahead of me and I've got potential. Coming down here, I struggled, but I'm there now, completely. And I'm probably one of the best versions I've been of myself in a long time. So I'm happy.
It's quite a turnaround, and Harrison credits much of his progress to the centre he now lives in.
Do you ever wonder where you would be right now if this place wasn't here?
I don't really want to think about that.
And this is where Harrison now calls home. A former school in Bangor, Hillgrove is a residential centre for homeless people aged 16 to 25. It has ensuite rooms for 18 people who can stay for up to 2 years, and 24-hour staff offer help and support. Yet the local authority isn't using it for young homeless people, despite there being 25 people aged 16 to 25 in Gwynedd living in emergency temporary accommodation, which includes hotels and B&Bs. Gwynedd is a big place, and the council points out that having a facility here in Bangor may not be suitable for somebody who lives miles away on the Llŷn Peninsula, for instance. But I've discovered that there are 9 young people in emergency temporary accommodation in the Bangor area, and this place has 10 empty beds. Developer Mark Watkin-Jones says he and his partner spent £2.5 million refurbishing Hillgrove and has no idea why the council's housing department won't place young homeless people there.
It's an immoral situation that we're in. We're in a housing crisis. Why would you not put them into a facility that is supported to try and break the cycle of homelessness and give these youngsters a fulfilled life in the future?
Although owned by Mr. Watkin-Jones, Hillgrove is staffed and run by a charity for homeless people with nearly 30 years' experience.
Myself and our board of trustees feel really saddened that we can't move forward, and they're not willing to work with us and, you know, bring young people into this facility.
The council declined an interview. In a statement, Cyngor Gwynedd said no one should be without a home, but 80% of homeless people are aged 25 to 50, and it already has contracts to support younger people across the county. The building's owner says he'll continue to fund the project himself, but has urged the council to use what he believes could be a lifeline for vulnerable young people.